Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we're going to take a look at the 1970 United States nickels. And the first thing we're going to see is there's no P on the United States nickels in 1970. There's a D there, there's an S here, and there's an S here. You'll never get a 1970 United States nickel without a mint mark on it. These two S's are different also. This is a regular circulating San Francisco mint coin, and this is a proof coin. If it was a Philadelphia mint coin, it wouldn't have a mint mark on it. And here, the Philadelphia mint coins did come back in 1971. There were no Philadelphia nickels minted between 1968 and 1970, and they came back in 1971. And the way you can tell it's a Philadelphia coin, no mint mark. So when did they put the P on? Well, it turns out that there was a P on one of the war nickels in 1942, the silver nickels. On the back above Monticello, there's a 1942 nickel with a P on it. But other than that, they never had any P's on any of the nickels until 1980. And here's that 1980 P for the Philadelphia coin. Now let's take a look at these. At the Denver Mint, in 1970, they made $515 million. These coins are a 75% copper, 25% nickel blend with a smooth edge. And if we look at it, we can see that there is an FS down here for Felix Schlag. And down here, there's a D for the Denver Mint. Liberty with a star in the year 1970. In God We Trust on this side. And this is Jefferson. President Thomas Jefferson facing to the left. These coins weigh 5 grams. The auction record for 1970 nickel, $1,208. But there are some that are more valuable than that. The first thing you want to have, though, is to have some steps on there. And you can see this is Monticello on the back, E pluribus unum at the top, United States of America at the bottom, 5 cents. There should be steps across here, this big bulky line in front of the entrance, and there are no steps. If there are steps there, this coin could be worth as much as $10,500. Without steps, you're probably talking in the $500 to $700 range. At the San Francisco Mint, they made two types of coins. They made the regular circulating coins and the proof coins. And you can really tell the difference. There's really no way to mistake this proof coin, if you see it, this one here on the right, with a regular coin. Proof coins will almost always be in a proof set, so that's another way you can tell. If you do get a San Francisco Mint coin, again, it's hard to find one with the full steps on it. They made $214.5 million. The auction record is $6,463 for a Mint State 66, but since then they have graded 13 Mint State 66 with full steps. So the current value of a Mint State 66 full steps from San Francisco, $3,250. And you can see this one, not only is it all worn out, but it has all this junk on it too. So this one is going to be worth about 5 cents. If you want to look at the proof coins from 1970, sometimes you'll get these proof coins will have like the halo around them. If the halo has colors on it, it could really increase the value. If the halo does not have colors, then it's not going to be worth a whole lot, maybe a couple bucks, because there's no premium value to it. If we look on the back of this coin, we see what full steps look like. On a proof coin, you should almost always be able to see all the steps going across. They make these with a different die, and they polish and take much more care with them. But even the proof coins from 1969 did not have great quality to them. The highest graded proof coin is a proof 69. They don't have any proof 70s graded by PCGS, and those proof 69s are worth about $375, and they found 155 of them. So just because you got a proof coin doesn't mean that it's going to be the best proof coin you can get. So if you're looking for these, it has to be in really good shape to be of any value for the proof coin. And if you get a regular proof set, the coin's probably going to be worth about $3, maybe $4, unless you get it in really, really good shape. What about specialty coins? There are a few really interesting specialty coins or error coins. Let's take a look at two of them. And here's one of those error coins from an eBay website, which will show you as we go through. This is a PCGS Mint State 63. It's a nickel struck on a clad 10-cent planchet. So let's take a look at this. Go over here, and if you look at it from the back, you see that it's missing quite a bit down there at the bottom. And then if you look, you can see the actual certificate number here on the website. And this is the PCGS certificate number there. And you can see that the nickel didn't fit on the dime planchet at all. Then if we go over to this one, you can see that kind of missing the "In God We Trust" on the left, missing some of the pluribus here, and the United States of America on the right. And it is just a real mess of a coin, and it's probably how it came out of the mint. And these kind of coins almost can't come out of the mint anymore because of the stringent policies they have and the criminal prosecutions they'll do if anybody tries to remove one, a damaged one, from the mint. So if you want to take a look at that one, it's on an eBay website. They spelled nickel wrong, but that's fine. And they have it for $745. Now there's another one out there that's interesting, and it's one where it was essentially an off-center strike. And this is an NGC graded coin, Numismatic Guarantee Corp company, which, like PCGS, is a grading agency. And you can see that the die just missed the planchet by 20% off center. So this is a nice one also. And if we look through it, you can see that it gets magnified and they miss the top. But the trick is, on these coins, you have to have the date on them. If it misses in the other direction, you don't have a date, it really takes the value of these coins down. And this coin, again, is on eBay, and it is called a 6 full steps 1970 S Jefferson nickel, and you can see that it is an S right there. All right, let's get back to our coins. So in 1970, you can find some good nickels, but the chances are you won't find many of those, and you can find full steps on the back of some of the ones other than the proof coins, but again, chances are you won't find many of those because we know that there's only 4 1970D coins ever certified by PCGS as full steps. All right, that's all we have today from DC Coin World International Coin Channel. I'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you have in the comment section.